I found that there are 5 common characteristics of very successful entrepreneurs which I want to share with you and of course sa mga nakikinig sa ating podcast ngayon. Yung pinakauna sa lahat, ito yung mga diskarte na kailangan alam nila ng mga entrepreneurs. No? How do these successful people think? Number 1 is what you call entrepreneurial mindset. Ang ibig sabihin niyan is the way that they view the world. Anong ibig sabihin niyan? So kunyari lahat tayo may salamin tayo, di ba? If we take out our glasses here right now, parang lumalabo yung ating mundo, di ba? But when you wear your glasses, you see the world clearer. That's how it's like to be an entrepreneur. You always wear what I call your lens of opportunity. If you take out your glasses, your entrepreneur glasses, you see the world like any normal person. But if you wear your glasses, all of a sudden, you're seeing opportunities everywhere that you go. So, kunyari, you guys, you go out of the country. Pupunta ka sa Thailand, sa Singapore, wherever. If you go there just like a regular tourist at hindi mo sinusot yung entrepreneurial lens mo, you show people, dito ako bumisita, dito ako kumain, itong mga binili ko dyan, which is okay. But what happens when you wear your lens of opportunity? Anong nakikita mo dyan? Ang ganda ng produkto na nakita ko dyan sa Thailand, paano ko mai-import yan sa Pilipinas? Or paano ko gagayahin yung produkto yan sa Pilipinas? Or masarap yung pagkain dito, paano ko magagawa yan sa Pilipinas? Diba? You are always looking for opportunities to do business. So the entrepreneurial mindset just means that wherever you go, you're always wearing this lens of opportunity. And what are the best ways to look at opportunity? The best ways to look at opportunity is to say, ano yung iritasyon ng ibang tao? Because other people's irritations should be your inspiration to do business. Dahil kung ikaw ay naiirita sa isang bagay at ikaw rin ay naiirita sa isang bagay, kung masasolve ko yung ating iritasyon, dyan ako kikita ng pera. Look exactly, yan yung ginawa ni Mr. Dennis Anthony Uy. Nakita niyo yung iritasyon ng mga negosyo na hindi na, walang fiber na nagagamit sila pag gumagawa ng mga, when they're able to put up business, it's become one of their biggest problems. Ginawa niya negosyo, di ba? Same way that just very recently, ako yung nag-host ng a Converge Data Center launch dyan sa Angeles City, di ba? He was seeing that there's a problem. We don't have our own data centers sa Pilipinas. Problema. They create a solution. So yan yung una. Pasensya na lang. Yan yung una.
Opportunities.
The entrepreneurial mindset.
I have a question lang about that. Do you still ever take it off, yung entrepreneurial
Mahirap
lens mo?
Pag sa isang entrepreneur, ganyan talaga yung buhay ng entrepreneur. Alam mo, sa Go Negosyo, kasama ko laging mga entrepreneur. I want to add to other people also listening to me here right now, to become a good entrepreneur, you've got to be exposed to other entrepreneurs as well. Because kung hindi, usually yung atmosphere ng ibang tao, yung community, kung community mo hindi entrepreneur, hindi ka ma-i-inspire na maging entrepreneur. Dahil mahirap yung buhay ng isang entrepreneur. It's not easy to do, di ba? Kasi kung ikaw nagtatrabaho sa ibang tao, 8 to 5 ka dyan, tapos na. Pag entrepreneur, 24/7 ka, di ba? Tuloy-tuloy yung negosyo. But usually, what happens is this one. When you are people who hindi entrepreneur at magandang idea mo, may idea ka, di ba? Sasabihin nila, di mo kaya yan, wala kang pera, wala kang skill set. So, hindi mo gagawin. But when you meet entrepreneurs, kagaya ko noon, when Go Negosyo, pag ako yung nag-host dyan noon at kasama ko sila backstage, then I have a business idea. Sasabihin nila, itong pwede mong gawin, itong pwede mong kausapin, itong pwede mong ano. So they inspire you. You have to be in an atmosphere of entrepreneurs also to become an entrepreneur, or else you'll be people who will pull you down. Okay, first one is entrepreneurial mindset. Yung pangalawa is yung tinatawag kong diskarte or hustle. Ano ibig sabihin ng diskarte? Ang ibig sabihin ng diskarte is, di ba, you will find a way. Di ba? So, ibig sabihin, kahit limitado yung mga resources mo, gagawa ka ng paraan. Ganyan yung mga entrepreneur. Kulang ka sa pera, kulang ka sa oras, or kulang ka sa tao. You have to make a way.
Solve the problem.
And that's why it's great right now with the technology that people bring in. May AI. AI is a great equalizer. If you use ChatGPT or Claude, hindi ka marunong gawa ng marketing plan, hindi ka marunong promotions, hindi ka marunong mag-graphics, okay lang yan. Makakatulong na yan, di ba? It's all there. And then, social media is a great equalizer at the same time. Si Agassi kanina dito, di ba? You can see that even with, he doesn't have to be somebody naging popular on TV. He created own content to become popular. So, right now, yan yung diskarte, yung hustle na gagawin with your limited resources. What can you do to market your business? Pangatlo, which is very important, is grit. Anong ibig sabihin ng grit? Ang ibig sabihin ng grit is katatagan, di ba? You were able to work even in the most adverse of situations. Mahirap na, pero ginagawa mo pa rin, di ba? There's a book by Angela Duckworth called Grit. Sabi niya, yung most successful people in our lives, or the most successful people in business are usually hindi yung pinakamatalino at hindi yung pinakatalentado. It's the people who work hard to get things done kahit masama yung sitwasyon. And what keeps you working hard during those times is yung why mo. Ano yung deeper reason mo kung ba't mo ginagawa yung negosyo na yan? Because when times get tough, what is that North Star mo na parang kahit tough yung negosyo, ginagawa mo pa rin, di ba? That's great. That's pang-apat na yan, di ba? And last one is what we call the growth mindset. And when I talk about the growth mindset, ibig sabihin yan, when you fail, you realize, especially pag sa mga entrepreneur, failure is tuition fee. Anong ibig sabihin yan? You will fail. No, there is no successful entrepreneur na kilala ko na hindi nag-fail noon. But the point is that you fail fast, you fail forward. Huwag mong dibdibin yung failure mo. But it's hard, di ba? Kasi lahat tayo pag failure. Diba? We're expected as Filipinos to say, pag nag-fail ako, parang, ay, nag-fail ka. Parang kawawa ka naman. Diba? That's okay. Forget about that mentality. Failure is your tuition fee. It's your stepping stone towards success. Diba? Because failure is part of the growth mindset. You don't say, I'm not a good host. You say, I'm not a good host yet, but I will get better. I'm not a good entrepreneur right now. I will get better. I'm not good at content creation, but I will get better. Diba? That's growth mindset. And the last one is what I call innovation. All entrepreneurs have to have innovation in their product. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Diba? Lahat naman tayo ay may katalinuhan, diba? We're all smart. We can think of problems to solve for other people. But the question here right now is that, how can you solve another person's problem na mas unique versus them? What's competitive? What can you do different in solving that problem? That's innovation for you. I call that secret sauce. So kunyari, sa negosyo, bakit ka kakain, let's say if you go eat in KFC, bakit ka kakain sa KFC imbis sa ibang mga fried chicken restaurant? What makes KFC different?
The gravy.
The gravy, di ba?
Unlimited.
Unlimited. Sinasabaw mo yun, inuulam mo yan. And it's proprietary. Ang ibig sabihin ng proprietary, sila lang may-ari ng recipe na yan. Hindi mo kayang gayahin kasi hindi mo alam.
Secret recipe.
Secret recipe nila yan. So, in your own business, I tell people, kasi I'm in food lahat ng tao gaya-gaya, usually gaya-gaya yung mga negosyo. The only way for you to succeed is, what is your secret sauce in the business?
The USP.
Yes, what is our
Unique
USP?
selling point.
What makes it very different? So, kunyari, I call secret sauce, it can be, you have access to a specific set of ingredients na hindi kaya ng ibang tao. You have access to a specific set of skills na hindi kayang gawin ng ibang tao. You have access to a specific set of stories that you can tell that nobody else can tell. You're very good. Like sina Agassi, content creators can do the same thing that you're doing, but they have a way to tell it that people like it a bit more. That is what you need to do. So again, Diskarte is 5 common denominators: entrepreneurial mindset, hustle Diskarte, grit, the growth mindset, and innovation. And I rest my case. Yan. Okay.
Parang tayo nakikinig ng seminar.
nagulat ako
I love it.
May natutunan ka bang bagong diskarte? Huwag kang matakot na sumubok. Para sa mga nanay na nag-aalinlangan, para sa mga kabataang takot mag-umpisa, at sa bawat manggagawang nagpapakapagod, para sa inyo to. Kung na-inspire ka, ipaalam mo sa amin. Mag-comment, mag-like, at i-share ang episode na to sa mga kailangan din ng push ngayon. Kita-kits sa Apple Podcasts, Spotify, at YouTube. Discarding Pinoy, powered by Converge. Sama-sama tayong lalaban sa mga aral ng buhay.